Meanwhile, here on the Ukraine-Poland border tonight, we are seeing the refugee emergency unfold in real time. In fact, tonight, the UN now says more than 1 million people have fled Ukraine. And this was stunning. They now believe half of them, 500,000, are children. Tonight here, the cries of those children and what they told us inside this train station right here behind us when they arrived here in Poland about their country and about their fathers who stayed behind to fight. We drive to the train station in Poland, just over the border from Ukraine, where we are told a humanitarian crisis is unfolding. We arrive, and immediately we see it, we hear it, the cries. The frightened children, the boy crying to his mother, saying, "I am tired, I am so tired." So many of these families traveling for days. It's just an extraordinary thing to witness here. The train has arrived from Ukraine here in Poland. You can see the baby here in this carriage. So many young children brought by their families to safety. And as you walk through the crowd here, you can see the sheer number of families who've arrived here. Children with their winter coats, but little else. Many parents telling me it was simply too dangerous to stay. Some had been hiding in basements for days. There is an unmistakable urgency here. People on the phone, families desperate for help. Two young mothers, sisters, who escaped Ukraine with their children. What has this journey been like? They tell me this is their fate. What else can we do? We have to keep our children alive. We ask about the fathers. Have either of them stayed behind to fight the Russians? Allah says her husband is not in the army, but yes, he stayed behind to fight. You believe you will go back home? Yeah. Like so many of the children we met here, their children carry stuffed animals too. Alexei and his favorite dog.
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
Yes, you do. These two mothers and their children spent 22 hours on 2 trains to get here.
Our children sleep in the floor,
The floor
floor
of the train?
Yes.
I ask them about Vladimir Putin. There is silence and fear. But then they tell me we want our freedom. You want freedom?
Yes.
You want to keep your freedom?
Yes.
This young mother with her 4-year-old son and their dog. You brought the dog too?
Yes.
You did?
Child dog.
Yes, the child and the dog.
Yes.
It took them 6 days to get here.
It's war. It's people die.
We see the pain in her face when she tells us her mother and brother are still there. Do you fear for their safety?
Yes.
Tonight, the UN now says there are more than 1 million refugees. 500,000 of them are children. A little girl clutching her doll. And this family from Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv, under assault from the Russians. You came all the way from Kharkiv.
Yeah.
They told me they could hear the bombs, the missiles landing all around them. You could hear it?
Yeah, it's really loud. Around the city we can hear every bomb. And people's houses are destroyed by these bombs, and many people who died, they just go outside to fill the bottle of water, and the rocket just...
It's terrifying. And you tried to stay as long as you could?
My father is still in Ukraine because he can't leave this country.
She fears for her father's life.
I hope that Ukraine will...
Survive.
Yes, you will.
But you don't know.
And we come to home, our Ukraine.
But now, a big sister helping to look out for her 8-year-old brother, Misha. His favorite bear?
He really loves him.
There are so many mothers and their children here. Through this window, a crush of need. We see the room set aside just for them. Families carrying one suitcase of belongings and a little boy's wave. We head into this room where we find strangers who've come from all over holding signs. A couple from Denmark holding their sign. They have room for 8 persons free.
Oh, you can have my number too.
We witness their kindness, getting information from a young woman. They will now help.
Then we all go together.
You have offered to take people with you,
Yes.
and how many people are you trying to take?
8 people all in all.
Yeah.
We went here in 2 cars
What made you decide to do this?
because we needed to do something.
There is so much need here. A little boy sleeping on a bench in the middle of the train station, and families unsure where they'll sleep tomorrow. Just incredible scenes inside this train station, and I know so many of you at home have been asking how you can help. If you would like to help with the humanitarian effort here in Ukraine and across the region, you can go to unicefusa.org/ABC.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.